Hi everyone, welcome to the front row with Ed and Elizabeth. Today I am excited because we've got a couple special guests here. We have Maria and Geoffrey. Not only are they great friends, but they are great practitioners, and they're going to briefly show us a couple things. But Geoffrey, tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, Maria and I, we own the Pilates Studio of Bellingham and also the Posture and Stretch Therapy Studio. And we've been here for about 16 years, and we've just been evolving ourselves from day one. And so we're going to show you some stretches that are going to be at the workshop that we're going to be producing together.
Nice, that's right.
March 23rd.
Right. The three of us and Elizabeth, my wife, who's not here, we're collaborating for a class. I'll put some links down below in the description, as well as the website of the Bellingham, the Pilates Studios as well too. And if you're in Bellingham at the end of March, you got to come to the class, check it out, message us if you have any questions. And what stretch are you going to show us first?
Today we're going to do a stretch called the gate stretch. The gate stretch. It's an important stretch because it allows the body to have more freedom of movement. When we walk, when we bend over, when we rotate and move, the body needs to have its suppleness for it to find its freedom of movement. Okay? And then in order for the chest to open up for this stretch, she's going to raise her top leg up and then bring her top arm to the ceiling. And then she's going to rotate her chest open as far as she feels comfortable. And then once she gets the chest set to the ceiling, she's going to lower this top leg down slowly. And as you can kind of see just through the clothing, that her torso is starting to wind up just by the weight of the leg coming down on top of the other one. Okay. Now the areas that we're stretching here, it can be quite a few. It can be hamstring, IT band, the glutes, glute medius, glute max, QL, which is on the back side of the body, the obliques, all right, and then also some of the intercostals and the pec minor on the back arm. So as Maria lies here, she's just going to focus on her breathing for a little bit. And as you notice, her belly is just slowly rising on the inhale. And then it just kind of relaxes on the exhale. The breathing for stretch is probably one of the most important aspects. That allows our body to soften. It allows the sympathetic nervous system to quiet down, and the nervous system becomes very, very gentle at that time. And that's what we're looking for all of the stretches that we're going to be doing. Closing the eyes is also very beneficial as well. Kind of eliminates that external input. Now at the workshop, you'll be doing this contraction on your own, but we can certainly help you with that as well. So what Maria is going to do is I'm going to take my hand and just lightly place it on top of her leg. Okay? Now the contraction comes when Maria, the key word, is to try and lift the top leg, and I'm going to resist that press. So you can't see it happening, but I can feel it. So as she's contracting a little bit of the hamstring, definitely the glutes, definitely the QL, and the obliques. And she's going to contract for probably 5 seconds altogether, and then she slowly stops. And she does nothing. She's going to relax. And then once Maria has stopped contracting, she's going to allow her body to soften by taking a big inhale to her belly. And as she exhales, what she's really trying to do is to let that contraction dissipate. And it is at that moment that the body has a little space of time for it to relax a bit deeper into the stretch. Okay? And so as she's finished inhaling, she's going to notice that her body is going to soften into a deeper sense of rotation. Okay? And when her torso rotates open more, this whole area through this part of her body starts to feel a deeper stretch. And then what's happened here, the most amazing part, is she's established a brand new range of motion within her own body. All right? If Maria wanted to do the contraction herself, she would simply take the arm that's not being stretched and she places it on the knee. Now as Maria starts to lift the leg up, she presses down equally firm with this arm, and she can gauge the amount of force that she needs. And so she's contracting now. And here's another interesting point, is the contraction should produce no chatter in the body. There should be no movement when the contraction is done. And then she contracts for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she stops. Okay? And then when she's done contracting, she's going to stretch for probably 30 to 45 seconds. And so that's the gait stretch. Done. Now to come out of this stretch is very important. We don't want to try to use these muscles to bring us out of the stretch. So what she's going to do is going to bend her back elbow, cross the arm over the chest, which takes the weight off of the shoulder, and then she can use this arm to help rotate her out slowly. And then she's just going to rest here for a moment. And a couple of things can be done here. She can roll over and do the other side, or she can stand up, walk around, and get a sense, getting a contrast. The body best learns by contrast. And so getting up and walking around, you're going to feel the difference. And that's always a good sign. Thank you.